All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Readers. Hey, my allergies are really bad today, so I sound a little stuffy. I might have to sneeze a little bit, so pardon any like random pauses that might come here, all right? But I want to cover, I think, three of them on this. I want to look at AMC, I want to look at Rivian, and then if I've got time, I want to look at COSM today, all right? So AMC, look, this thing has been battling this 520 line for a good while. Right there, right there, right there, right there. I mean, bum, 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 bum. We're over it, but look, I kind of care less about this line at this point, and I need that 200 moving average to break, all right? And as I zoom out, you can see this is a no joke purple line, right? So it's not going to be easy, but you know, things are looking decent. I will say that, all right? Rivian, look, Rivian is doing nothing more than using the 8 moving average like a champion, all right? Big pop on news was not quite enough to get over that same 200 line I just spoke about on the other one, but hey, the 8 was able to hold the fall. Lo and behold, pushes a little bit over, right? So hopefully we can break resistance tomorrow, confirm today's break of the 200 moving average, and then just go to what's the next line? Almost 19 actually. And then if I've got the time, I want to look at COSM. So I will be very honest. There are stocks I personally do not like, all right? COSM is on the top of the list. I think I've lost more money than I've won on COSM, if anything, maybe on break even, all right? So to me, this one just has like a little bit of a, it's doing better than me kind of feeling. But look at this thing. Again, all about that purple line on this one as well. Literally, since all the way back here, since June of 2021, more than a full 3 years, we've basically been well under that purple line. It's been an interesting 5-6 days of trading, to say the least, and today was a beautiful back-to-back to Friday, right? So I think these are a real interesting three for sure. But before we do go any further and I give you more of my thoughts and opinions, what are we going to do? Same thing we always do, right? We'll take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how these things are setting up short term. We have our 5 moving averages. Let me zoom in a little bit. There are horizontal support and resistance lines that I do draw manually myself. And then when we are done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, really quickly, if you can, please subscribe to this channel. Share this video online with your friends. Comment good or bad if you disagree. Look, anything you can do helps so much with these YouTube algorithms. But for real, just being here and giving me your time is super appreciated, all right? So, AMC. Look, I actually think... Ooh, excuse me, sorry. I actually think this has a very good shot, all right? But two things are immediately jumping out, all right? We have been above this resistance line before, only to fail it and just basically stay completely under it, all right? Number two, and more importantly, man, this 200 moving average, as I zoom out and zoom out and zoom out and zoom out, since, I mean, that's kind of looking like the last good green candle since November of 2021. We have basically been well under that purple line, excuse me. There's a little bit right there, nothing spectacular. There's a single moment right there. There's a single moment right there, and you know, that's it. And when you're talking about a good 3-year chunk and very minimal exposure, very minimal moments over a line, you can't take that for granted. I know a lot of people are going to think to themselves, oh man, we haven't been here in so long, it's due. No, you gotta respect the lines, all right? And that is a no joke line as it stands. It's the last one of the 5 for a reason. Add a few years of difficulty to that on top of it, all right? But hey, there's some decent things to look at, all right? I'm seeing a nice little divergence, and I say little literally, right? Like there's a baby divergence, green over red. Looks like green wants to go up, The missing factor is the volume. And look, hey, it's been a nice 8 days of trading for sure, right? You kind of see the little uptrend with it, but we need to get over that 50-day line. We need to get at the minimum 70 million shares. I probably want a little closer to 90. Give me 3x of this, right? So if I want 90 million shares, in a 7-hour trading day. We're basically looking for 13 million shares that first hour, maybe like 26, 27, maybe 30, right? The more volume, the better, right? So that's what we're looking for, and you're going to need some good volume to break that. But hey, RSI has been crazy flat for a while. And again, we've seen the peak, that same moment we saw it right here when it got over the resistance. Just couldn't follow through, right? But give us a confirmation and man, this thing can go. So what am I looking for? Ooh, there's not a lot of candles actually. Interesting. My goodness, there's not a lot I need actually. Okay, so what's the top of this candle? 580. 580. I'll take 580. I think I'd like a little bit more than 580 because 560 is basically that 200 moving average. Maybe we can call it like 590, maybe even a flat 6. 6 is kind of the midpoint of this red candle, and you know I don't use red candles very much, right? But make me believe that we've broken the 200 moving average, right? Look, there is a golden cross right there. It looks like the 8 crossed over the 20, but look, when you're super tight, you get golden crosses, you get death cross, golden cross, death cross, golden cross. I don't know if we're just kind of going in an oscillating manner or if this was a good real one, right? But I'm glad we broke the resistance. It's all about the 200. I think $6 is the money line. Again, give me $6 with like 100 million shares volume. Oof, AMC could do good things, all right? Where are we on the weekly? This is actually a nice weekly, all right? I know this isn't the rocket that people want with a meme like AMC, but we're over the 8 and the 20. It's not fantastic. We haven't really super confirmed, I would say, but yeah, I would call that a bounce on the 8 moving average on the weekly. That's a good thing right there. MACD's not quite positive, but it's close. RSI actually still has room to go. Again, just give me some volume, all right? What's today? Today's Monday. We've had 33 of, so look, this week, right? I'm on the week right now. The average volume is 136. Let's call it 100. Let's call it 140. Let's just round. 140 million, all right? In a 5-day, nice. Today did well. So again, I have 5 weeks, 5 days in the week, right? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's going to complete the weekly candle. Each day needs at least 28 million shares. We actually got 33 today. We got a little more than 10% on that, actually almost 20% extra. I like that. I'll take that, right? So volume is at least setting up well for the weekly. Give me a good one on the daily. And yeah, that's what we're hunting. Again, $6 I think is the money line. I would say, yeah, I don't want to lose $5, right? I would say 490 is probably the death line, and then you might be looking at a fast fall down, but let's think about 6, not 5, okay? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your opinions, even if you disagree. Let's take a look. What was the next one? Oh my goodness, hold on. It was AMC, COSM was last. Oh, the allergies are beating me. Goodness. Hold on. We looked at it. Dang, I gotta pause. Oh, yeah, Rivian. Wow. Okay, duh. Here we go. Let's take a look at Rivian. So, the theme of the video, and I actually really didn't mean to do it, but we're going to be talking about, again, the 200 moving average, this purple line right here, all right? And Rivian goes from big news, couldn't quite break the line, comes back down, but lo and behold, the 8 moving average bouncing on the 8 like a champion. You hear me say that all the time, and yeah, this is kind of starting to do that right there, all right? So real quickly, please, if you can subscribe, if you can share, oh, it does wonders with the algorithms, all right? So let's zoom out real quick. Let's zoom out, and again, I would say this is a better picture than we saw with the last one, right? But this is a relatively new stock. Rivian has not been around for a long time. The 200 moving average has not been around for a long time. We've had moments over it, but if you kind of look, there's only a single 2 right back-to-back good days, right? Everything's kind of red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green. Maybe you can say something right there, but like there's not a lot of beautiful back-to-back candles over that purple line in this entire moment from July to basically January 23 to 24. we're now coming to a place where, again, we're going to try to get over the 200 moving average. But what I like was this one was a little bit fueled by volume. And hey, we didn't quite make the pop when the volume came, but the 8 moving average held the drop. Like, that could have been a very, very ugly gap back down. Instead, it said, no, 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 I'm just going to kind of wait, go horizontal, let the 8 moving average catch up, and then boom, I'll use that as my friend to get over that line, right? So I wish we also got over the resistance literally a penny below, right? And right now, I will say this. I definitely care about the moving averages way more than my line, right? I'm just making a manual, human-drawn one as opposed to a computer-generated one. I need this to confirm, and I think this was one of the last things we talked about. Look, Rivian, I need AMC to hit 16 tomorrow, and if it could confirm, I was actually wrong. It's not even 18. I think it's 19, right? And that's my line, my next line there, right? So 1881 is really what I'm looking for. Red, 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 green, 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 red, 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 green, 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 red, red, red. Like, this is a fast up and down. If we can confirm, just get me into that like 16 realm, right? You can see it's kind of the top of a bunch of little candles right there, right? So make me believe, and yeah, there could be no stopping Rivian, right? So I'm liking the MACD in a positive. Look, 75 is a little bit high in the RSI, don't get me wrong, but I like the green over red on both. And hey, look, we're basically living at that 50-day line. Hopefully we can kind of do one of these again and just kind of build, and go. We're kind of starting the build right there, hopefully, all right? So I'm liking this. Just make me believe. I would say, worst case, we might come back down to 1490, give or take. But again, we're looking for basically 16. AMC and the dude Zap went wild. Hold on, is AMC going after hours? I really wasn't looking. No, it's not. Zap, let me just take a quick look at that thing. Goodness. Oh man. All right, let's just take some lines on Zap real quick. So Zap, we're basically coming. Oh wow, we've started to hit the fill. Oh my goodness, there's not a lot stopping Zap. Let's take a look at the hourly. Let's see if there's something I can. No, it's not letting me back it up enough. Give me a sec. Oops, sorry. I'm going on a weird tangent. I apologize. All right, so using the 4-hour chart. Oh, dude, there's nothing even there. Oh man, this thing, Zap could go crazy actually. Oh goodness. Yeah, see, this is one of those where I would need actually, I was looking at this one, don't get me wrong. I need the one or the two to give some educated thoughts and actually show you where I'm looking at them right now. But hey, as long as the thing's holding the 8 and the 20, I mean, you kind of know. Goodness, I got distracted. I finished Rivian. Let's go into COSM. This is going to be the last one I want to look at. All right, so this is post-market. Let's look at, let's look at regular hours. Okay, so I'm liking this, all right? And again, the 200 moving average has been the story of these videos, right? Of the tickers on this video, right? We try to get over, couldn't confirm, and look, I know that looks like 2 good green candles. It's not, okay? I know when you look at the day, because you see when I click in it, this looks like a 53% gain. No, that's not what I see. Look in the box over there. I see a stock that opened at $1.20 and then fell all the way down to almost $1. More people lost 20% than they actually gained that 50 whatever. So this is a bad candle. So that's the first good one. That doesn't count. That's not a pretty one, but hey, look, the 8 moving average holds it, right? It's the exact same thing with Rivian. This thing basically goes horizontal, 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 hits the 8 and takes off. When I look at COSM, horizontal, 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 hits the 8 and take off. And that's a good candle, and that's a confirmation. And yeah, I see it going down a little bit after hours. Oh, I think that's very insignificant. This looks good. All right, this looks like an RSI that was just really high in the 80s, just came back down and is ready to go back up. My next line's at 230. I think it is well worth drawing one more. Where's this thing at? I'll lower it. I think that's our next line. I'll take that. So it's basically the half of that thing and almost the half of that thing. I'm basically some December candles. It also looks like it's the top of that. Looks like it's the top and bottom of that. Back in, what is this? Back in August of 23, I think 134 and then 230. Red, 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 green, 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 red, 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 insignificant, insignificant. That's a fast $1 channel if we can go from 130 to 230 right there. All right, so I would expect 134 to come next. Yeah, if it goes more, get ready, right? So COSM, just give a little volume, and this thing can be interesting. Man, my allergies are killing me. This was a little bit of a short one. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your opinions. Even if you disagree, hey, thank you so much.